Hi friends, it's Jock's Girl again. Wow, 2 in 1 day. Okay, let's keep this brief. So, yeah, I've been working on, in my personal life, getting all my certifications recertified, because every 2 years they come up. And I do mine in February because it has to do with life, and life is love, right? So I do all mine in February, and that way I don't have to worry somewhere in the middle of the year, oh no, I have to go take a class. I know that in February. And usually there's nothing going on in February that I have to worry about it being conflicting with anything special, like, you know, graduations and things like that, you know, end of summer or Christmas coming up. Anyway, so I do mine in February. So I've been working on all of that. I did take my CPR, my BLS, excuse me, my basic life support and advanced life support. And I totally get that you have to have basic life support to do advanced life support. But it seems to me that if you are doing advanced life support, you are doing basic life support. So why do I have to pay it as 2 separate classes? It makes no sense to me. I know it's a money game. They're 2 separate certificates, but if it's the same school putting it out, it doesn't make any sense to me. And so $75 for basic life support. And then I'm looking at my notes here. Advanced life support was $160, and thankfully I already have my book. So this book, nope, not this one. Anyways, advanced life support book, I think was $70. The books are only good for maybe 5 years. Is that correct? I can't remember. But they're not good for very long because, you know, experts look at how things work. Does this work well? Oh, wait a minute, let's change one thing. I know they probably don't really do this. I mean, it's all for the better good, right? But let's change one thing, make a new book, and you need to purchase it because they'll tell you can't use 6th edition. You have to use the 7th edition. And they have you bring your book to class. Sometimes people will loan you their book, but because they cost a lot of money for something you use just for one class, and that class is over pretty quick, and it's a lot of money. Usually people I don't loan mine out. I would to my best friend, but other than that, I would never loan my book out because it's like, oh yeah, I forgot. Oh yeah, I forgot. And then pretty soon you forget and your book is missing, right? All right. This book, Neonatal Resuscitation, because I've been working on my NRP. I did it yesterday. It was a 4-hour test online. It didn't take me 4 hours, but that's what they claimed, 4 hours. And I just thought, oh my goodness, my advanced life support, that was a 3-hour test, and it was about 3 hours. But I got this one done pretty fast. NRP is neonatal resuscitation. So as a labor and delivery nurse, you need to know what to do, and there's a lot of things need to know to do. This book, I think, cost me $70, okay? I'm not whining about it. I already had it. So this book I was able to use now twice. Woohoo! That class cost me, I'm looking at it, $110. To take the test, it cost me $32 online. I also have to recertify my fetal monitoring class. So there's 3 of them. There's advanced and basic, and there's one in the middle. Advanced. I can kind of see it from here. I can't see it from here. Hold on. Let me go get it. It is intermediate. I don't understand why they have intermediate because nobody ever wants it. That makes no sense to me. It's so weird because the last hospital I worked for, they wanted basic and advanced, but they didn't care about intermediate. And I thought, that makes no sense. And some of the hospitals I'm looking at now are just wanting advanced because I guess they figure if you know basic and intermediate, you should know advanced, which I don't understand. Why don't you just learn it all instead of playing these games? I don't know. So I have this book that nobody even asks to take that class anymore. I don't get it. But some places used to. You had to have basic and intermediate and advanced. So anyway, so taking the advanced fetal monitoring class, I've never had to purchase a book before. I don't remember why. I think I took the classes in hospitals, but now I begin to realize that they're not always A1 approved, which is, what does A1 stand for? I can't remember. Something, Women Health Organization. I can't remember what it stands for, but it's a good thing. I don't know if the hospitals did that or not. I do have certificates that are A1 approved, but now I'm hearing that hospitals aren't always doing that class, and I don't get why, where they're getting their information, how they can get you certified. I guess just for their place, they meet all the checks in the boxes, whatever. So talking to some of my colleagues, I've agreed and said that I will not take the classes there anymore. Anyway, I'd rather just go to my class. Where I pay. So, advanced fetal monitoring. Where am I going with this? Just a rant. Okay, $105 for advanced fetal monitoring, which is where you're reading all those little things, what the baby's doing. Oh my gosh, we have an emergency, or hey, wow, fabulous, this baby should come out fine, right? I have to know from beat to beat to beat to beat. So every second I'm watching it, every 15 minutes, I have to chart on my patient. So it's a good thing for me to know. And then the class that I'm going to take said you have to have the book. And I don't think they were requiring that we get the book before. And now I have to have the book. And I have to go sit in class for 6 hours. Okay, fine. You have to buy the book. So go to this website and get the book. Okay, fine. I mean, how much could this book cost me? $100, right? Okay, and they call it a book pack. Yeah, I was told it was called, you order the pack. And it's $100, and that's not including tax and shipping it to you. So $140, $130, $140, somewhere in there. I'm expecting this big package. I was told, let's see, I paid for it on Thursday or Friday, and then they didn't mail it out till Monday. Okay, fine. And I got it today as expected. Okay, so $100, $140. I'm expecting like a thick book of something. This is the book. Do you see this? That's it. That's $100. Even my intermediate is bigger. And I don't remember what I paid for that, right? My neonatal resuscitation is bigger, and I paid like $70. It's just ridiculous. Like, they really sock it to the nurses. And don't forget, and I still have to get my PALS, my pediatric life support. That one's due too. And then of course my nursing license has to be updated every year. Oh, excuse me, every 2 years. Oh, just killing me. So if I don't have money for stitching, this is why. Besides that, I'm not working. All right, 8 minutes in, rant, done. Right, good. Now, what do I want to show you guys? This here is from Needle Bling Designs to the beach and back, right? I saw someone on FlossTube stitching it. Actually, well, she was a FlossTuber, and now she's on Instagram. And I thought, oh, how cute, because I saw when she was doing it, it said to the beach and back. And I thought, oh, I've got this great idea. I want to do that pattern and put I love you to the beach and back. And she said, that's what it says. But I didn't see that part yet. So awesome. She forwarded the stash to me, and when I'm done, the stash will go to somebody else. So I will be taking good care of this pattern, which I take good care of my patterns, guys. Just letting you know, so in case you ever pass your stash my way, trust me, it will be put out there again, and it will be well taken care of. I went to a needle shop that is sort of nearby, so I won't say it's a local needle shop. I went looking for fabric. Long story short, she was out of all her even weave, because she does have her stitch-ins and all that, and so her supplies go through quickly. She's at We the Needle in Brea, California, and anyway, that's all I'm going to say on that for right now, just because time is short. But because she didn't have any fabric, what I did do is I purchased some floss. This one is by Simply Shaker. It's the sample threads. It's color fast, which is what I wanted. It's by The Gentle Art, and it's Liberty. And what I want to use that one for, I think I'm going to use it, instead of using this bright, pretty green here, I think I'm going to make the flip-flops gray. I might not. I might change it, but I want the colors to go because I think I'm going to put this in my bedroom. I don't know if I'm going to make it into a pillow or if I'm going to put it on the wall. But I have a lot of grays and blues and things in there. So I'm thinking about doing that. And then for the top of the sandal that holds your little foot in, what do you call it, the strap, I'm thinking about doing something blingy, so fun. So it's like the cute girl went to the beach, right? And then this one is, see ya? So there's that one. Did I give you guys a good shot of this one? Maybe, maybe not. This one is by Weeks Dye Work, and ooh, you know what? This doesn't say it's color fast. Oh, it's color fast. Okay, so it's color fast. I just wanted to make sure because I do wash my projects after I'm done working with them. So yeah, that. So I thought this one I'm going to use for the little guy right there, the seahorse. Yes, that's what I think I'm going to do. And then I did pick up some fabric. I did find some, and all the other colors I already have. I already have all that. That blue one that you saw was just a DMC that wasn't a color change. But I went to Hobby Lobby and I purchased some even weave there, and they had a color that I liked. And Hobby Lobby doesn't have a whole lot of even weave. So when I saw it there, I decided to buy it just because I'm hoping that they will keep purchasing and maybe getting more stuff. The only thing is they've changed their brands, who they purchase, and now it's basically all like their brand. So it's Artiste. It's made in Turkey. Very soft. You can hand wash it in lukewarm water. I was going to go to 123 Stitch and purchase, but I saw it there and I used my 40% off, and I was like, you know what? I like the idea of getting it right now. And I was thinking about doing a coffee tea dye because Jane reminded me I could do that. So probably for another project, because I do want to try that idea that you all do. I think that's a good idea. All right, I don't know what I did with it. Well, I showed it to you guys today. Oh, here it is. I was just looking to see if I was in the camera. So I'm working on this cute little bunny here. Nose is up in the air, right? And that is, it's, oh, I thought a paper fell. Buttons, bunnies, and bows. I've been keeping my stuff in folders lately. Bunnies, buttons, and bows. So there it is again. And this one was made by Jane Hunt. And they were talking about that they were introducing Jane Hunt as a new designer for Leisure Arts. And this was found in September 1989. It has this cute little cover. I have done a flip through that. So if you go back through my older videos, you'll see all the cute projects in there. That's one that I eventually want to do someday. So there's that. And then, because I have decided that I want to do a flat fold, I was looking through a vintage magazine that I got the other day out of that stack. This one here is Cross Stitch and Country Crafts, March, April 1995. And once I get into here, I'll do a flip through. But for now, let me just show you. Ooh, oh, I can show you. It'd be better if I could show you the pattern, but we all know that the police will come knocking at my door. Well, the police come knocking at my door every day anyway, so, well, maybe not knocking, but police are at my house every day. So, this one here, that's the one I'm going to do. How cute is that? Look at the little baby chicks and the rainbows, and I like it. So that'll go on the back of the flat fold, right? So I can have it on my table and then it could be enjoyed from both sides. And I think that's all I have to say about that. It should fit there. And then I'm going to use, I want to use some of this blue color where they have blue in there, just so it can tie in, maybe with, because it looks like they have rainbows and clouds and then rainbows and rain. Ooh, I thought it cut off. 15 minutes. I'm sorry, guys. I don't mean to take up so much of your day. So maybe with the maybe with one of the blues, I'll use some of the blue from here. We'll see. We'll see. But I put the fabric already inside, so I remember, I know where it is, and I don't have to hunt for it. I think that's a good idea. That's all I have for you. Thank you for letting me rant. The choice is mine to be a nurse. Choice is mine to be a labor nurse, so whatever. It's okay. All right, you guys. Take care. Have a good day. Bye.